Hello, lovely people. Welcome to Rose-Colored Mother. I'm Kat, and today we're doing part 3 of Mom and Me and the Movies. Today I'll be uncovering the most influential film of my childhood.
Howard the Duck.
No, I'm just kidding. Although that one was a classic. Today I'll be covering The Wizard of Oz. See, I'm even wearing yellow for, the yellow brick road. Okay, never mind.
He's the horse of a different color you've had tell about.
Anyways, Wizard of Oz is the film that me and my little brother watched the most in our childhood. And that's because we owned it. We owned the VHS tape of it. For those of you out there who don't know, this is a VHS tape. Pretty old school, I know, right? But my grandma had its ancient predecessor, the Betamax.
Oh no! Beta!
So we had it on tape and not much else, translating to we watched it every single day. Okay, maybe every second day. We watched it a lot, people. And obviously as a child, I couldn't have had any idea how symbolic it actually was for me in my life until as an adult, I started to pull back the fraying and yellowing veneer. Hey! Stop talking about my teeth. I'm not talking about your... Okay. The fraying and yellowing veneer of my family's false image and started to expose it for what it really was. A house of cards built on a foundation of pure narcissism.
Hey look! The house of cards!
So as a child, I had no idea, A, what narcissism was, B, that I was part of a narcissistic family system, obviously, and C, that The Wizard of Oz was essentially an allegory for narcissism. I also had no idea what an allegory was.
Just allergies.
Allergies.
But what I did know as a child was that when Dorothy went from that boring black and white farm setting into the exciting tornado and then landed in the colorful world where all the munchkins were running around singing and a pink fairy was floating around in a bubble, well, I knew that that was magical.
You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
And plus, Dorothy even gets a brand new pair of sparkly red shoes, making it even more magical.
Aren't you forgetting the ruby slippers? Slippers.
I mean, so they came off a dead witch's feet. They're still nice shoes. All right, so you're thinking, how is The Wizard of Oz about narcissism when it's literally just a little girl and 3 freaks of nature prancing along a yellow brick road, right?
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Well, plenty of scholars and psychiatrists have had their take on it.
His name is Sigmund Freud.
You know, it's not just Freud, it's Freud.
And Freud, another great pessimist.
So there's your psychoanalysis, Dr. Freud.
But as someone who grew up in a narcissistic family system and became very narcissistic myself for quite some time before gaining awareness and taking steps to change that and break the cycle, I'll give you my insight on it since I understand narcissism from the inside out.
From the inside out.
Okay, so let's break it down. We start out in the boring black and white farm setting. I mean, Dorothy's just not having a good time of things. It's a farm. It probably smells. Okay, but worst of all, her mean neighbor wants to have her dog put down? Oh, hell no. And no one's even hearing her out about this. She is just not having it. So she goes off and she starts singing a song about somewhere over the rainbow where, there's no problems. Everything's perfect. Blah, blah, blah.
Some grand utopia.
But she's dreaming of a place that just doesn't exist. I mean, no matter how beautiful life is, there's always going to be ups and downs. It's never going to be perfect. Okay, so she's in this black and white limited awareness, okay? And then the tornado comes in as a catalyst, inciting change. It deposits her in the land of her dreams, this beautiful, colorful world. But with the color comes a deeper awareness, a deeper understanding, eventually. Right now, she's just, it's all new and exciting. She's in this new land and she gets to go on this beautiful journey to try and find her way home. But she has no idea what treachery she's in for.
Is that treachery?
So now she's skipping along the yellow brick road on her merry little way, and lucky girl, wouldn't you know it, she just keeps making all these new friends.
To new friends.
To new friends. Hey, new friend.
Unfortunately, each new friend is missing a key component of themselves. They're all as incomplete as Dorothy. So Dorothy is longing to go home, but really what she's really wanting is a return to herself. The truest and best version of her. Someone who is healed, has self-love and self-acceptance, and gratitude for the blessings of life, rather than complaints which overshadow the joys.
It will overshadow us.
The narcissist's inability to love themselves is what makes it truly impossible for them to love anyone else. Much like the Tin Man, I mean, how can someone love when they are literally heartless?
You're so heartless.
You heartless bastard.
You heartless wench!
Heartless pricks.
Nobody's that heartless.
Then there's the lion who lacks courage, even though he's a lion and could rip everyone to shreds if he wanted to.
It's a lion!
So there you have it. Narcissists are heartless, unhealed cowards. But what makes them really dangerous is their stupidity, characterized by the scarecrow and his lack of a brain.
And if you only had a brain.
Narcissists just don't understand that the evil that they do unto others will come back to haunt them, because what goes around actually does come back around. It is not just a song by Justin Timberlake. Take the Wicked Witch of the West, for example. She wants all the power. She thinks if she can get those ruby slippers and enslave the citizens of Oz, that's going to make her really happy. I love that for her. Yeah, okay. Anyways, so the Wicked Witch, if she could just have all that power and control, then she would be truly happy, right? That's right. So she sends her flying monkeys out to do her bidding and puts all these evil spells on Dorothy and the gang.
It's a spell.
What spell?
But none of it ends up working, and the bitch ends up melting into a puddle in the end because, well, you know, karma.
Karma's a bitch.
Okay, so the gang sets off to complete their journey.
To Oz? To Oz.
But when they finally find this great and powerful wizard,
I am Oz.
Toto, who represents the animal instinct or intuition, you know, Toto, the dog. So he rips down the curtain, revealing the great and powerful Oz for the fraud and phony that he truly is. A true narcissist. You know, so that makes Dorothy and the gang realize that he can't do anything for them, this great and powerful wizard. He cannot give them anything except the awareness that they themselves are the only ones who can give themselves what they've been lacking this whole time. And that, people, truly is a gift.
Gift? What gift?
So Dorothy realizes that she had the power to bring herself home this entire time. But she had to go on a healing journey first and find her true self and her inner strength. And you know, that's something that we can all do. We all have the power to bring ourselves home. We all have the power to save ourselves from the things that we've been through. And I'm not going to lie. It's fucking hard. It is so hard. But in the end, it's worth it.
Worth it. Totally worth it.
So, in the 3 parts of this episode on Mom and Me and the movies, we've covered evil mothers and evil daughters. Not a word. We've covered movies that are gory and movies that are allegory. So what's the moral of the story? Well, I think it's that the movies that we watch can provide deeper insights into our psyche, personality, and even general life circumstances. So what are the movies you're watching trying to tell you?
Thank you!
Hey, How come I wasn't in this one? Oh, sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to forget about you. Here, have a glass of water. Thank you. Uh-oh.
I'm melting! Melting!
I'm melting! I'm melting!
I'm melting!
Oh!
Okay, so by melting, you meant melting.
Wizard of Oz reference.